What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne, and thank you for joining me in another video. Today, we're here to check out the new Nissan Frontier. This is a 2023 model, and I know we reviewed the 2022 model about a year or so ago, but that one was two-wheel drive. So this is the Nissan Frontier Pro 4X all-wheel drive crew cab. And first things first, I want to say is, when it comes to Nissan as a brand, I noticed that they're focusing on affordability. A lot of trucks out there cost a fortune, and the average working person who actually uses a truck can't afford it, right? Trucks that cost $70,000, $80,000, sometimes even $90,000 is absolutely ludicrous. What this is a mid-sized truck that stays true to its name and comes in at $46,000 as shown, which is reasonably affordable for what you're getting, right? So the Nissan Frontier is a name that we've all known for years, and this new generation has been long overdue. The previous generation we've had for about 15 years. It was becoming dated, to say the least. So Nissan has revised it and given it a more modern and chiseled look, and also given us the technology that we would like to see in a mid-sized truck while remaining true to the brand. And I say true to the brand because this truck did not get any larger from the previous generation. And as a matter of fact, it has the same exact wheelbase as the previous generation. We'll get into that. So starting at front, we have a modern chiseled look. It looks handsome, rugged, and just sleek at the same time. You have those two indentations on the hood. Simple, subtle design language. Underneath the hood, we have a 3.8 liter V6 giving us 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. That's connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and in the 4x4 model, your fuel economy is going to be 17 city and 22 miles per gallon highway. Now, coming back to the front fascia, we have LED lighting, helping make this car look a lot more modern than the previous generation as well. The front grille has been blacked out, and you have that new modern Nissan badge with the slight reddish orange accents as well, which pick up off those orange tow hooks at the bottom of the front fascia as well. So from the front, this thing looks really good in my opinion, and it just looks like a car that could easily cost more than what they're charging for, right? We did a full walk around on the 2022 version, so for more detail, be sure to check that out on my thoughts on the design language. But from the front, this is a great looking mid-sized truck. Now coming to the side profile, what we have is all-terrain tires that are wrapping around 17-inch beadlock style alloy wheels, and behind those we have Bilstein off-road capable shocks, right? Off-road capable. You'll also notice that we have the plastic cladding around the wheel arches as well, and I'm not taking off any points for that. This thing is purpose driven, so it's designed to be able to go off-road. That's where those black plastic wheel arches will come into play there. Now, what I also noticed on the side profile is that we have body color door handles, and then we have an indentation on the front doors. The indentation on the front door is to increase visibility. So you'll notice that trick on this truck and maybe a few others on the market. I really like that because when you're off-roading, you need as much visibility as possible. Nissan thought about that as well. You'll also notice that this car does feature a high waistline, lending more into that chiseled, rugged look that has been done in the front. I love how that high waistline just continues that theme on the side profile of the vehicle. Now back to the wheelbase. As I mentioned, it is 126 inches in length. That's the same exact size wheelbase as the previous generation Frontier. So Nissan, again, stuck to their mission of keeping the mid-sized truck a mid-sized truck. In other words, they refer to this as the right size truck. It's not too small and it's not too large. So meanwhile, while everybody else is making trucks of a next generation vehicle that they've been making larger than what it was in the previous generation, Nissan stuck to the Frontier's demographic. They know their customer. They said, how can we make an affordable truck, a mid-sized truck, and keep it the same size as to what our customers know and love? And they did that by accomplishing, the same wheelbase. It's not stretched out. It's something that's easy to drive on a daily basis. So what you're also getting in the Frontier is a 4-wheel brake limited slip diff, and you're also getting an electronic locking rear diff as well. Now coming towards the back, the first thing you'll notice right off the bat is the Frontier branding stamped into the rear tailgate. You also have LED tail lamps as well. The rear tailgate is dampened, so it comes down nice and smoothly. And what you have is a 5-foot bed that features LED lighting and a home-style power source outlet as well. So it's versatile. I really like that about this vehicle. The usability. Now, when it comes to the towing capacity, depending on the configuration of the Frontier, what you're looking at is about 6,720 pounds of towing capacity, depending on how the Frontier has been configured. So again, this truck has plenty of usability and off-road capability. You got the ground clearance, you have the wheelbase, you have the Bilstein shocks, the off-road capable tires and wheels, right? You have the towing capacity, and you have a front approach angle of 32.3 degrees, which is the best in class. So Nissan really did an astounding job with designing this vehicle. Let me lay into the throttle a little bit. So it handles like a truck should. I do have confidence in driving ability because I respect what this is. This is a truck. I'm not going on a slalom course or anything. But the acceleration is enough to get you to where you need to be going. Now, as far as the ride quality, you do get a little bit of road noise in the interior of the vehicle. This isn't a high-end luxury vehicle, so no surprise there. But the ride overall is smooth, even with these tires on it. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about the interior. So we have a lot of usability and functionality in the interior. You'll notice right off the bat, we have some storage space on top of the dash. The dash is done in an injection molded material. We have a nice large touchscreen display here, which is nice and responsive with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We do have contrast stitching going throughout. I do love how the orange creeps into this black interior with the different accents they have here. Coming lower, we do have some hotkeys and physical buttons for your air conditioner system, which aren't reliant on the touchscreen. That is always a plus in my reviews. We do have heated seats and a heated steering wheel. We have parking sensors as well, 2 USB ports, and then, the passenger side seat is heated as well. We have more storage here, a traditional gear selector, which is proper for a truck, 2 cup holders, and wireless charging for your phone. Now, when it comes to the seating, it is fairly comfortable. We have Pro 4X embroidered into the seats in the orange accents. I like how that breaks up the black. We also have orange stitching throughout the seats as well. The seats are fairly comfortable. They're not something that is going to be too harsh on you. So there's something that you could use this on a daily basis for work. If you have a long commute, the seats aren't a problem whatsoever. So I do feel like I have plenty of space up front here as well. Now coming to the door panels, again done in injection molded materials. Nothing too shocking here. You get what you expect. Controls for all 4 windows, your lock and unlock buttons, storage on the bottom of the door. I did notice that they do incorporate orange accents on the door as well. We have a sunroof in this model. I don't believe in the 2X version we reviewed. I'm not sure if that one had a sunroof. I'll have to go back and look. But I do love how we have a sunroof in here, bringing that natural light into the cabin. Now coming towards the back, as I mentioned in my previous review of the 2X, it is a little cramped back there. The seats are a little bit upright, so if you're an adult, it is going to be a little cramped back there on a long drive. But you do have 2 USB ports. There isn't any air conditioning vents, but there is some additional storage if you lift up that rear seat. So check out my review on the 2X version for more details on the back seat. But overall, with what you're getting and the capability of this vehicle, I think you're getting a lot for the price point, especially when it comes to the competition. Now, I will say the steering does feel a little bit heavy, and I imagine that is for the off-road capability of this vehicle. So that's something that you want to have when you're driving off-road. But on the street, it does feel a little bit heavy, especially when you first drive this truck. But over the week that I've had it, I have gotten used to, the heaviness of it. My only gripe is I wish that was somehow adjustable, But then, of course, that would increase the cost of the vehicle, which goes against the mission of the Frontier. So this was just a quick overview of the Nissan Frontier Pro 4X all-wheel drive model. What I'm thinking about this vehicle is people are going to like it because of its capability and affordability. They mesh really well. And that's something that people are longing for in today's car market. You know, where the average car payment is starting at around $800 a month, which is totally insane. It's nice to know that there's a manufacturer out there saying, we're going to give you as many features as we can for the working class in a vehicle that is affordable, reasonably priced, and reasonably capable. So for $46,000, this isn't bad. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, I'm Ben Wayne, the automotive reviewer that YouTube deserves. I'll catch you guys in the next video.